Alright, Shalom, Israel, Shalom. First and foremost, as always, I would love to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashum, Yahweh Shai, Bahashum, Racha HaKodash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone. Shalakia, who's taught us this 100% truth. Shalom to the hopefully elect. Shalom to the Akim, pushing truth and sincerity. And shalom to the sincere Aquafter, maybe out there watching and learning. It's your brother Yakar from the GMS Columbus camp. And this lesson, through the spirit that I came across, was watching what was it? A little Charleston White interview. I'm sure most Jake have heard of Charleston White. But he goes on these antics and gives his opinion and comments on everybody and whatever. You know, and if you listen to him, he says some things where you're like, okay, I can see that. You know, but a lot of the shit be bullshit. You know, so you just got to be careful when you're dealing with certain people like that sound wise, but all the time they're selling you a crock of nothing. You know, but he did say something that caught my attention, and Salaki. He said something that caught my attention, and I believe the interviewer asked him like, what about you feel about all the rap deaths this year and suicide of the one rapper just died, OG Mako. Guess he killed himself, whatever the story goes. I don't know completely. You know, that's what they say. You know, you gotta be careful with what you listen to and everything, like I said. But he was just like, he gonna burn in hell for killing himself. You know, he rolling in hell right now. And you know, we know through learning and through the spirit, that hell is not a literal place. Hell, if you go into the word, is a condition. Okay, which we're living in hell now. But that's another whole lesson that can be done just on the topic of hell. Lord willing, I'll be able to get to it. But what caught my attention was he was talking about the pastor, at the Christian church, right? And the moral of it is these pastors at these churches, they don't keep it real. Say you got a killer, a man that's known for killing and robbing and stealing and doing all these different things, right? To people for no good reason at all, just a murderer. It's a difference between killing and murdering, But these guys are just murderers. They're just out here killing, for monetary gain, for fame, whatever the case may be. But they're doing it for no good reason, right? And the pastor sit up on the podium and come out with this whole nice, heartfelt message to appease to the family of this person. The whole time they were living a wicked ass life, right? And there's punishment for wickedness, So how can you sit up there and sell these people a false hope? Oh, that this person, he didn't mean no harm and this and that. He was a loving, caring young man or young woman, because these women do stuff like that too, live these wicked lives, whatever. But they sell this, put this narrative out, that this person that passed wasn't living a wicked life and doing this and that, But it's like, that's their job, because at the end of the day, them being pastors and all that, it ain't about service to the Lord. Really, it's all about money, That's why you see Jake in the Hood and everywhere, they got all these funeral homes and this and that. That's a money scheme. That's why they stress, making sure you paying your tithes and offerings every week, and then they'll play some music to get you in the so-called spirit, right? And then all in the midst of it, keep bringing money up to the front. Keep bringing that money up to the front. You know what I'm saying? just chalking more and more money out of you and telling you, oh, you gonna get it back. You gonna get it back. Won't have faith. Whole time you don't even know the Lord for real. You know? But that's just how they do. Right? So I just want to bring out some precepts real quick on that falseness that these people sell. Because man, I said that clip caught my eye. I'm like, yeah, that's the truth. These pastors, they don't give a damn. It's all about money. They just got paid, you know what I'm saying, a couple bands to host this funeral at their church and this and that. Anyway, let's get into some precepts. This Romans chapter 16 and verse 18. It says, For they are such not for they that are such serve not our Lord Yahweh Shai Mashiach, but their own belly, and by good words and fair speeches deceive the hearts of the simple. You see? That's cold, man. You know? Because all the people really want to hear is them good words. Right? To give you a false hope. You know what I'm saying? And that's the difference between these different religions and these churches and this and that, and being being in this truth, man. It's all about the glory and the fame, man. This is not what this is for, man. We are here to do a service. We are here to work. All right. You know, we're here to serve the Lord with truth and sincerity, and whatever that may come with. Okay. And if you read the scriptures, you see it's not all fun and games, man. It's a lot that goes on in the scriptures, man. A lot of killing, a lot of death. You know. So it's like it's so much more to the scriptures, and you people out there don't want to hear it, and that's why when you go to church, it's always some heartfelt message or whatever to make it seem like everything's gonna be just fine. All you got to do is come to church every Sunday. Tell the Lord I'm sorry. Okay, put on your Sunday's best, and you're gonna be saved in the time of the rapture. You know what I'm saying? That's not how this goes, man. All right, y'all gotta get out of that spirit, man. Seriously, you know. You need people to tell you when you going off. You need people to keep it real with you, right? Because if people not keeping it real with you and telling you what's really going on. All right, Salakia. My video kept getting cut off. Keep calling me. Middle of work. But I just want to finish up my lesson. You know, just a quick one. But like I was speaking about, you know, you got to get out of that spirit of being content and okay with who you are. The scriptures tell you to evaluate yourself. Okay, you gotta check yourself and make sure that you are in the right stance. Okay, and the scriptures also speak about, you know, being rebuked, you know, and rebuking one another. Okay, and being rebuked and being checked and being told when you're going off and when you're wrong is not a bad thing. Okay, it actually is just a good thing. Okay, it's showing that you care. Okay, it's showing that you want to see better out of the people close to you. You know, like I was going into this world, they live in a life where everyone, you know, this is the like I said, this the don't judge me era. You know, you can't be judged. Nobody can tell you about yourself. Like that spirit's off. That's off, man. You know, because at the end of the day, nobody's perfect. Everybody got things to work on. Right? So, you know, you always wanted to hear that smooth talk, you know what I'm saying, and like you this and that, and it ain't the case, man. Okay? And, you know, ultimately, you know, when you dealing with these Christian churches and everything like that, you know, they're pulling you away from the Lord, man. You know? And I'm gonna grab this piece real quick. This Matthew 7:15. It says, "Beware of false prophets, which come to you in sheep's clothing, but inwardly they are ravening wolves." All right, and they learned these tricks from Esau, man, because that's exactly how Esau is. You know, Esau will come to you sweet and make everything sound good, you know, but the whole time he has an agenda behind everything that he's doing. Okay, he has an agenda to knock you off your pivot. He has an agenda to take you away from the truth, and that's what he's done since his reign. Okay, he's done everything to pull you away from the Lord. All right, going all the way back to the time of the Greeks, when they were Hellenizing our people, pushing on their religions and their ways and their idols upon our people, pulling you away. Okay, so now we live in a world where it's fashioned in the way of those great kingdoms that they had in the past. And that's why you hear Jake going into, how this is Babylon the Great, how this is modern day Rome, modern day Greece, all these things, because America has taken upon the ways of all these different kingdoms that they had in the past, and they're trying to make this one the best one. Okay, so you have to be careful, right? And that's the thing about dealing with these Christian churches, man. That's all philosophy and doctrine that was given to you during your time of oppression. Okay, and now we live a life where everybody thinks that that's the whole truth, and it's nothing but the truth, but that's not the case. Okay, they can't even break down the scriptures correctly. But the whole time Esau knew the truth, but he had to sway the minds of the people. Okay, and that's where we live. You know what I'm saying? So when you're dealing with these Christian churches, the black church, whatever you want to call it, even the Edomite church, man, you got your Joel Osteens and all these different people. They're all doing it for a bag. They're doing it all for money. Okay, it's not about their service to the Lord. You have some, you have Jake men and women that are zealous, for serving, so-called Jesus, but they're going off because their pastor is really the one going off, right? And they're going off by following them, but their pastor is leading them astray, following the ways of the heathen, So you have to be careful of these false men in these churches swaying your mind. You see? And just like I was going into it in the beginning, how these people that live wickedly, and they died in wickedness. They didn't die in righteousness. They didn't die trying to be better. They died in wickedness, but they'll have the pastor doing this for some money. Okay, because guarantee it, you wouldn't be in a church if you ain't come with no money. You wouldn't be having no funeral in a church if you ain't come with no money. All right, this ain't charity to them, man. All right, and one thing being a man of the Lord is being charitable. You know what I'm saying? They ain't looking for no charity. They ain't trying to be charitable to you. Okay, they not finna host your funeral if you ain't got no money, right? But you come with that correct money, they gonna make it sound good. They gonna tell you this was a great young man, a great young woman. They this and that, woo up the bam. They made some mistakes and just dumb it down and make it sound so sweet and have the congregation all crying, and then they happy at the same time because they feel like they got hope for their baby. This, that, the third, man. The whole time they were judged for their sins, man. And they're judged for their continued wickedness, right? So that alone, it's like, man, you got to be careful with that, man. Because no one can escape the judgment of the Lord, man. And that's one thing that we all have to get through our heads, man. You can't escape the judgment of the Lord, man. All right? So don't let no one tell you, oh, you can live a life of wickedness and you still gonna be cool. No, that's not the case, man. All right? Where we at? Oh, yeah, I got to get this one. This Isaiah 30, verse 10, it says, let's see. Yeah, let's start up. This Isaiah 30, starting in verse 9, it says that this is a rebellious people, lying children that will not hear the law of Yahweh. All right, does that not sound like our people? Very rebellious, very hard-headed. All right, our people don't want to listen to a damn thing. Okay, don't want to learn nothing, don't want to do anything. They just want to live in their life full of wickedness. All right. Don't care about the law, and that's why people run around telling you, oh, this law is done away with, that law is done away with, this, that, the third. You know what I'm saying? So that it's just an excuse to live in their wickedness. Okay? Verse 10, it says, "Will say to the seers, see not, and to the prophets, prophesy not unto us right things, speak unto us smooth things, prophesy deceits." You see? So, they want to hear, especially from us, because they call us a hateful group. They say that we're hateful and we're aggressive and this and that, and we're terrorists and all this. Like, man, come on, man. That don't even sound right. We're literally speaking strictly from the scriptures and telling you what it is. Like the beloved brothers say, we're giving you the skinny. We're giving it to you straight, man. And that's y'all's problem. Y'all stuck on the way that the lessons come out, as opposed to the message behind them. Okay? So you got to be mindful of that. This is not the Christian church. Okay? This is not T.D. Jakes and Joel Osteen. All right? This is real life right here, man. We ain't doing this for no bag, no money, no fame, no fortune. This is not what this is for, man. It's for a service, and that's it. If we want to make some money, we live our day-to-day lives just like the rest of y'all, man. We got a job, we go to work, we handle business, and that's the bottom line. Okay? We're not out here seeking monetary gain like the rest of these people, man. Building up a kingdom on this wicked planet, man, on this wicked earth, man. This place has to be cleansed first, man, before righteousness can be established here, man. This place ain't clean, and you see on the day-to-day, this place is not clean, man. It's nothing good coming out of this place. So why are you trying to build up riches, and then you're swaying the minds of the people, pulling the people away from the Lord, man? You see? It says prophesy deceits. All right? And I got that definition. Slack it. Let me see. Deceit, on the online etymology, it says trickery, treachery, lying. Okay? To ensnare, take in, beguile, cheat. All right. So y'all want to hear lies. Pretty much, that's what y'all want to hear. Man, I've had few women, and I know a lot of brothers can attest to this. They hate when you tell them the truth about themselves. They hate when they tell you, man. Even men out here, man. This is wild, man. Nobody wants to hear the truth, man. Everybody wants to hear lies. Even it's like one minute they'll tell you, oh, then what they'll say? You gotta keep it real with me. But then you keep it real. Now they butthurt. Now they sad. Now they messed up. Now they want to get at you, whatever. Right? Then y'all get back cool, whatever, and then it come a point in time, it's like, oh, well, I don't want to hear that. If you ain't got nothing nice to say, don't say it at all. Whole time, you say certain things just because you want to see better out of a person. The person close to you, whatever it may be. Right? Us in this truth, doing our service to Yahweh, Hashem Yahweh Shai, we want to see better, really. And that's what we fighting for. We fighting for this pink kingdom to fall so we can get the hell out of here. All right? It's a Spirit 144. All right, we're fighting for this. We're fighting for this place to fall, so we can get out of here, so we can all be better, so we can all be pure, so we can all have new bodies. All right, that's only going to be given to us, the Israelites, man, the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. All right, and first and foremost to the elect, to the 144, man. That are serving the Lord with truth and sincerity. Okay, wholeheartedly. But we doing this to save our people, essentially, man. It ain't for no gain out here, man. We don't want to be famous. We don't want to be this. We don't want to be that, man. This is for the Lord, man. You see? Ain't nobody out here chanting down this place, chanting down this kingdom, okay? Faces out there, man. We got it all on the line for the Lord, man. And that's the reason why these churches and all these, they don't go too much into prophecy. They don't speak on what's to come and what to look forward to and what to pay attention to. They're gonna have a sweet, smooth congregation. They're gonna play music half the time. They're gonna call up for tithes and offerings 2, 3, 4 times, depending on how they so-called spirit roll. You know what I'm saying? That's how they do. That's how they gonna do you. You know what I'm saying? And guess what they gonna do? They gonna take that money that y'all put in the pots. They gonna build up their houses, right? They gonna build up the church. But guess what? You ain't gonna see nothing of it, man. You ain't gonna see nothing of it. All right, and that's just how it goes, man. That's just how it goes, man. All right. you know, at the end of the day, you got to be careful dealing with certain people, you know, in this life. You got to be careful. You got to be careful with these pastors. You got to be careful with these churches. You need to get away from them. That's the bottom line. But you know, because they're doing nothing but pulling you away from the truth, man. You know. But you know, for us in this truth, man, you know, just be mindful. You know what I'm saying? And shit, keep pushing, man. Keep chanting down this kingdom, man. Lord willing, we're getting closer and closer to that day. You know, that day of our salvation. You know, and man, that's all I got. Lord willing, I was edifying. I'm gonna give all praise, honor, and glory again unto Yahweh, Bahashum, Yahweh Shai, Bahashum, Rachad, Kodash. Double honors again to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone. Shalom.